Hello everyone, having a good time out on my walk. I just saw some very interesting birds. I saw a great blue heron, I saw a little indigo bunting, I saw some little yellow goldfinches, and as always I see the song sparrows and the robins and the ducks and the geese. So the indigo bunting was especially special. Haven't seen one of those in several years, so that was fun. And yeah, I'm having a good philosophical thought session as I take my walk. It's usually a good time for philosophical thoughts, taking a walk quietly, thinking about life and about God and about yeah, all that important stuff, the big things, you know, the big questions. And yeah, I've been putting a lot of effort in this past year, especially into like healthy habits, because physical health, mental health, spiritual health, they're all interconnected. If you want to advance in one, it always helps to work on them all at once, you know, come at it from all sides. So exercise, healthy eating, taking time for prayer, yeah, all that good stuff. Oh, there's a beaver over there too. I don't think it would show up very well on the camera, but it's swimming through the lake. Cute. Yeah, what I was gonna say was, I'm sure you've heard one of the best things to do for something like depression is exercise. So yeah, everything's all interconnected, and I want to be as healthy as I can be so I can be most vibrantly myself, you know? That's, as I was talking about in my last video, fullness of life, being fully alive, that's what I'm after. And this is a good way of working towards it. I think one really important thing is not to define ourselves by our struggles or problems or anything. For example, I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, right? And whether that's an accurate diagnosis or not, who knows? But anyways, that's what I have been told. But it's very important, and I have been very careful not to let that define me. Like, I avoid thinking about it, I avoid talking about it, because it doesn't help, right? I take care of myself when I'm not feeling well, I'm gentle with myself, but I'm not going to define myself by that. Or I can have depressive moods, but I'm not going to define myself by that. I'm not going to say I am depressed as if that was my name. It's like, no, today I'm feeling a little down, you know, and we can work on that, and we can move through it. And each one of us has our own particular struggles and weaknesses and things we gravitate towards, or our default mechanisms that self-sabotage and all that stuff. But that isn't who we are. Who we are is God's beloved children. That is our one and only true identity. And everything else is going on the outside or going on alongside that, but it's not who we are. And I think that's important to remember. So I remind myself of that a lot because I have many struggles, physical, mental, and spiritual. All of the above, as I think most people do. But that's not who I am. I am God's beloved daughter. And these are things I'm dealing with in my life. And God is there to help me. I'm not alone. And the more you talk to other people, the more you realize you're not even alone with God. You're also, there's also a lot of other people who deal with very similar things in life. You know, each one of us has our own particular story, but we all have the same sorts of feelings and the same sorts of struggles. And yeah, so that's always encouraging. You know, we're not alone, but we don't have to stay where we are we don't have to get stuck in our struggles or our temptations or weaknesses. We can keep on moving forward. That's what I'm hearing in my prayer a lot when I talk to God. I'm like, what do? I don't know what to do. I'm struggling. This is hard. And he just keeps saying, keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. So that's what I keep doing. Just keep moving forward. One foot in front of the other, one day at a time. Sometimes just one moment at a time. And that's okay. I sometimes feel a little down thinking I'm going to go through life and at the end of it I'm probably not going to have accomplished even half of what I would love to accomplish or anything outstanding. But I think that's okay. When I pray to God about that, He responds very comfortingly with the words, "The world is never the same after someone who has loved has passed through it." So my job is to love. To let myself be loved and to love truly and sincerely. Love myself, love God, love the people in my path. And in that way we change the world. We change our little corner of the world. We tip the balance of the world in a better direction. Because I think of people I know who have died and they didn't accomplish great things as the world considers them, but they were truth seekers. They were lovers of goodness, and that matters. They loved. In their lives, they loved, and that's what matters. And in those moments when we realize we haven't loved as well as we might have, or we haven't sought the truth with as much energy as we could have, or we haven't loved goodness with as much ardor as we might have, I think it's really important not to beat ourselves up, because that just wastes energy. It doesn't change anything. The important thing, as God puts it to me in prayer, is keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. If you find out you've wandered off the path, don't stop and beat yourself up. Just turn around and head back to the path. Head back in the direction of the path. And that matters. Even if you bumble around the edges, more often than not, the efforts matter, I think. The trying matters. The desire matters. The intention matters. And God doesn't beat us up. He's very understanding. He's very kind. Very merciful. There's a little warbling vireo over there. Lots of birds out tonight. And He just wants to help us up and help us get back on the path. And the really nice thing is, when we've wandered off in a not so great direction, we generally, in my experience, don't have to backtrack, because God takes us right from where we are, and He has a new shortcut back to the path. We don't have to backtrack all that way. We can just keep moving forward and keep moving forward with our hand in His. Pretty awesome God we have. Very awesome. So that is my pep talk for tonight. I hope you liked it. I just like to think out loud. That's all I'm doing. Like I said, I don't have all the answers. I don't know. As I go along through life, I'll probably realize I was wrong about a lot of things, and my understanding will grow, and my appreciation will deepen, and I will find better ways of expressing it. But this is where I'm at right now, and so this is what I can share with you. So let's keep moving forward together with God. Amen. Alleluia.